Let's do this. What's up guys, my name is Dylan and welcome to Dyligent Picks. This week's pick is Don't Breathe, a new horror film and second feature debut from director Fede Álvarez, written by him and Rodo Sayagas. If this seems familiar at all, it's because they wrote Álvarez's first feature, Evil Dead, a remake of Sam Raimi's original cult classic, The Evil Dead, first of a trilogy and TV series, not to mention my favorite horror franchise. But I'll go back to all of that in another review. So Álvarez reunites with star Jane Levy as Rocky, known for the lead role in Evil Dead and shows like Suburgatory and Shameless. Dylan Minnette as her friend Alex, who has officially graduated to big boy horror movies from the likes of Goosebumps. Man, we look too much alike. Daniel Zavato as Rocky's boyfriend, Money, who was in It Follows. And last, but certainly not least, Stephen Lang as the blind man, widely recognized from his role in Avatar. Hoping to start fresh with her younger sister and move away from neglectful parents, Rocky is convinced by money, which helps persuade Alex, to break into a blind man's home. He's apparently got a lot of money stashed away, but the trio discovers he is nowhere near as helpless as once thought, as they get trapped inside. Now the first thing a viewer might be wondering is, who's in the wrong here? Thieves who finally bit off a bit more than they can chew? Or a blind guy simply trying to defend himself? Let's just say the answer may vary throughout the film. Álvarez noted how it is in some ways a reaction to criticism of his first film having too much blood, trying too hard to shock audiences, and it being a remake. He also avoided the more trendy supernatural. With an original story and its intriguing premise from its role reversal of home invasion films, Don't Breathe focuses more on suspense. As the opening sequence gives a sneak peek to a possible outcome of the plot, it's clear there will be very little moments of no tension. Scenes inside the house are filled with tense atmosphere and slow panning camera work to pull around the point of view, making audiences feel the perspective of its characters as if we were right there with them. When a game of survival begins, it's a non-stop thrill ride. There's twists and fun surprises at many instances, characters with depth and value, and smart usage of scares that don't go overboard with just enough to stick with you. I'd recommend avoiding a lot of trailers for the film to go in blind, as they say, as my only tiny gripe was hoping to hear a specific line that is cut out, similarly to Evil Dead's trailer. The whole, "No, you're gonna see what I see" line. But at least it's effective marketing. For more home invasion or realistic survival films, check out Green Room, starring the late Anton Yelchin, Hush, about a deaf and mute woman, and You're Next, all fresh takes on the subgenre. Don't Breathe is a deeply satisfying, smart horror film that'll leave you catching your breath until you exit the theater. And that's why this film is a diligent pick. So what did you think of Don't Breathe? Or are you willing to give it a shot? If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, follow me at Diligent Picks, or subscribe for more weekly reviews and recommendations on all things entertainment. Stay tuned for another pick in a few days. Thank you all for the support. That's it for me. I'll see you all next time.